Hi, I'm Dimple Mehta, an educator and teacher trainer. Today I'm going to share with you all a few pointers about how school management can hire and retain the best of the teachers. It's quite evident that teaching is a profession of paramount importance. Recruiting a teacher for your school may seem easy sometimes. However, the real task for a lot of school management is how to retain the best teachers. What can you do to keep them with your school and not walk away? In the next few moments, I will share some tips from my personal experience that have worked like a charm. What, according to you, are the most critical part of the school experience for a child and their parents? Is it the management? The curriculum? The infrastructure? No. In my experience, it is the teachers. Even with the best infrastructure and all the facilities, the school doesn't stand a chance without great teachers. That's right. Teachers are the real foundation of schools. The success of a school depends on how the learning experience is for the child. The unique teaching techniques employed by the teachers, coupled with their dedication towards the growth of the children, lead to magnificent outcomes. They help in molding the students in various ways and teach them to become responsible citizens of the country. So, let's look at my 5 tips to encourage and retain the teachers while getting the best out of them. Number 1, trust your teachers. School is like a second home for the child, and teachers are like mothers who oversee their transformation. The school management must understand the value of education and the teacher's role in it. Your main focus should be to empower the teachers and to give them the freedom to teach in their way. Teachers who feel empowered and in charge of their class and methodology not only feel happy about their work but also feel loyal to the institute that lets them to do so. Number 2, pay them well. This should be a no-brainer, but in reality, a lot of school management ignore this very basic thing. The teaching profession requires a lot of energy and patience, and remunerating the teachers well should be a priority for the schools. You would say, but Dimple, teachers should be passionate about teaching and money cannot be a priority. I agree, but not fully. You see, most teachers love their job and pay is incidental. But lower the pay that cannot fulfill the human aspirations will eventually sow the seeds of dissatisfaction among teachers. Profession teachers tend to reach out for better opportunities if the compensation is not fair. So always remember, they deserve the best treatment if they are the best in the town. 3rd tip, equip the teachers with modern skills. In this era of constant upgradation and evolution, teachers must be trained and updated with international best practices and various technological advancements in the methods of teaching. This will furthermore help in polishing their expertise and skill set and give your school great results in the bargain. Appreciating their skills, their knowledge and experience will only create value for the teachers and give them the confidence to perform even better. The best reward for teachers is when the students excel beyond limitations and achieve greater prospects in life. Number 4, inculcate transparency in your operations. The current educational system is by no means a perfect one. There are many flaws and experts are working to improve them every day. However, in the 21st century, one flaw that can no longer be tolerated is a lack of communication. There must be a proper communication and understanding between the management and the teachers. So the transparency also builds trust. Management must do their best to establish clear channels of communication and serve as sounding boards and resolution desks for the needs of parents, students, and teachers alike. Number 5, back your teachers. In the 21st century, world of demand and supply, parents have become a lot like consumers when dealing with schools. Many times they expect the schools and teachers to be service providers rather than educators. In the last century, when a child did not do well in school, it used to be the child's fault. You remember? Now, it increasingly is becoming the teacher's problem. More often than not, it is the teachers who carry this burden of parental expectations. Managements can do well to back the teachers and create a system of looped feedback where parental expectations are tempered and managed without burdening the teachers. This will in turn free the teachers up to do what they do best, and that's teach. I hope you find value in the tips, my dear friends, and I have shared today. Remember, schools are not built by engineers and masons. They are built by the decades of hard work put in by the teachers. See you again in another video where I'll talk about schools, teaching, and everything education. Bye-bye.